What's up, everybody? This is Kenny Cummins here, chilling with Kenny C right here on TMVCafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. This one's for the hip hop heads. For tonight, I'm joined with a hip hop artist originally from Brooklyn, New York. He resides in South Carolina. He's one of the new signees of Lone Time Coming Entertainment out of South Carolina. And just 4 days ago, he released his self-titled album, which is available on all streaming platforms right now. He goes by the name of Shandu. He's with me right now. How's it going?
Man, I'm blessed. That's how it's going.
That's good to hear, man.
You know what I'm
First
saying?
things,
Blessed and how you can.
yeah, absolutely, man. Congratulations on the new record. It just came out 4 days
Thank
ago.
you. Thank you.
Shandu self-titled project. Shout out to Lone Time Coming Entertainment. Shout out to Headliner
Yeah.
and to all the incredible artists that's on there. So now with it being 4 days since the record came out, how you feeling about the record that it is out?
Feeling, I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. You know what I mean? It's just, took a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Been working on it for a while and finally, you know what I'm saying, decided to put it out. It feels
Yeah,
good.
that's good to hear. I've heard a couple of tracks. Definitely liking the record. I like the 2023 Me joint.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I like the Listen joint. Um, and I also like the How We Do It joint. So
Okay.
that's
Thank
just a lot of standout tracks on this record for sure. Uh, so with all that being said, as I mentioned in the introduction, you are signed with Long Time Coming Entertainment. It's an incredible independent label out of South Carolina. How did you link up with Headliner and which led to you being part of the label?
you. You hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Looks like we got some technical issues a little bit. Um, Now it looks like his camera's. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
So as I was saying, um, how did you and Headliner linked up, and which led to you signing with Long Time Coming?
Oh man, this started off with a bunch of local shows, the Media Minds. I was happened to go out there one night, you know what I'm saying? This is in the back, checking out, you know what I'm saying, whole festivities in, checking out the show, and I've been there a few times checking it out, really, really dug it. So I sent an email out to Colors and requesting them to perform there one night,
Mhm.
and he told me to come down, and we've been linked up ever since. I just love their energy, just being around people who's trying to do the same thing that you're doing. I'm like, yeah, I can respect that. So that's how we linked up.
That's awesome, man. Shout out to Colors,
Oh
hardworking dude,
man.
rapping, producing, recruiting. Like he's doing all sorts of stuff, man, behind the scenes. It seems like so he's always doing his thing, and just giving platforms to a lot of people out there in South Carolina. So props to him. So I listened to the record. Now you
Okay.
are originally from New York.
Yes.
And when I hear this record, it's giving me New York vibes.
Okay.
You
Which one?
like majority of the record.
Okay.
So well there so you being in the mecca of hip hop is at New York,
Okay.
obviously. So as far as not just with the record, but you as an MC,
hmm
who's some of your influences? Who's some of the people that inspire you as an artist?
Oh man, I would have to say KRS-One, Rakim, Cool G Rap. Those are some of the MCs I admire. Busta Rhymes, man, Nas, you know. I like um Bun B, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, Snoop Dogg. Just like pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's the heavy hitters in hip hop. Jay-Z, you know. Look, man, those are the people who inspired me.
Yeah, absolutely. That's and the thing about hip hop, man, is that what people fail to realize is that hip hop is storytelling.
Yes.
So it's an art form, and you got artists like the Jays, the Snoops, the
Hmm.
Nas's, or even the Rakim. Some of the artists really has been putting out music constantly and still do into their
Yeah.
40s and 50s.
Yes.
And there's an ageism that gets thrown at hip hop. And yet you got these artists that continue to put out this good music regardless of the age. Like,
That's that's hip hop. You see,
yeah,
that's hip hop. It's no age limit really on hip hop. Hip hop is it's a culture. It's like I mean, when you think of hip hop, it's like a family member.
yeah.
You don't want to get rid of your family members. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
you're always there with that in you. It's instilled in you because you grew up from that.
Yeah, and it's inspiring. It's
Yeah.
inspiring to see these artists that we grew up listening to. Most of them came from the 80s into the 90s. 80s was more like the golden age.
Yes.
And then the 90s picked up where they left off. That was some of the hip hop that really got me into it.
Yes.
The East Coast in
Mhm.
particular, the grimy, you know, the grimy styles of, the Locks, Mob
Oh
Deep,
man.
Jay,
Oh yes.
Capone, Noriega,
Yes. Yes.
Big Pun. Like
Man,
look, and I probably wasn't even supposed to listen to it at that young age, but I heard it. You know what I'm saying?
man, I
So
grew up in it, so I'm telling you, I'm telling you first hand. So I grew up in it. I started in the late '80s.
yeah. So that's awesome for hip, 51 years old, still going strong.
Still going strong.
And obviously people got their views of the current state. It's been quite the year,
Mm-hmm.
being taken over by feuds and diss songs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people on the outside not gonna understand the dissing songs, which is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's all right. People like us get it. There's people got
Mm-hmm.
it's a form of expression.
Yeah, that's an
It's a
expression.
it's a chance to get your feelings out, whether it's a person or whatever. And there was a lot of diss songs out that came out this year.
I know.
Uh, so I mean, how what's your take on everything that's transpired in 2024 with everything that's happened?
Well, I mean, I per se, I mean, I kind of dig it because hip hop, we started up in the street, we battling each other, you know what I'm saying, but just keeping it you know what I'm saying, to a peaceful, what I'm saying,
Yeah,
to a peaceful thing instead of taking it beyond words. You got people who, I mean, they take the content and using it in a way where it's not meant to be because it's supposed to be storytelling.
yeah,
It's storytelling. Okay, you diss me today, tomorrow I'm going to come back with a better rhyme. I'm going to diss you tomorrow. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But the state of hip hop, I mean, I see in some places they take it beyond that, and
yeah,
it doesn't need to go there.
yeah. It's there's some petty moments,
Yeah,
and it feels like if you don't learn from history, it's doomed to repeat itself.
I'm telling you,
Like we're like over 3 decades removed from Biggie and Pac,
man,
and those two were friends. They were
friends.
actual friends until things got out of hand, and we lost them both in a year's span. So when I'm seeing these current disses of feuds, I'm like, man, just keep it on wax, man.
Keep it
That's
relaxed.
keep it on
Um,
wax. This life is too short, man. Like, don't I feel like it's if you're not getting anyway, somebody making money or taking care of being providing for your kids and your
mhm.
family, then then that's all that matters. So yeah, it was very intense. But hey, people got entertained
Yeah,
and and that's just what it is. Uh so man, I definitely dig this record. I really do. Headliner gave me the record, gave me the info. I definitely dug it. It kind of it gave me some 90s. I said it gave me some New York vibes. It gave me some 90s feels. Like kind of reminiscing back to that time.
yeah. That's why
And so
I'm, I'm
yeah.
I'm pretty much stuck in that time zone. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
love that. I just love the '90s hip hop, '90s, 2000. And yeah, I got a few songs. You know what I'm saying? That's in that new era, what's going to be coming out next year. But this album, I just want to put this just stick with hip hop. That
Yeah.
'90s sound.
Yes, sir. So you got any like upcoming shows, upcoming performances with this
Oh
record coming out?
yes, man. I think I'm probably booked probably for the next 2 months. I got I have a show this weekend actually. Mr. Freeman's. It's like a talent show. So that'll be going on this Saturday. Then we have next week we have the battle of the coast down. We have South Carolina versus Georgia next week. That's a big old thing going on there at the Ritz Bar and Grill out here.
Yeah.
So we it's gonna be a lot of artists there. We all gonna be getting it in. Then I'm doing the fair this year on the 31st. I'll be out there live at the fair. Then
Gotcha.
color, yeah, and colors and the headline, they got some other stuff lined up. So we pretty much gonna be working probably strong for the next couple of months.
Gotcha, man. So check out those shows for Shandu, the whole long time coming crew. Support independent music, support independent hip hop, support talent like Shandu that's giving you that substance, giving you that what hip hop is meant to be. And check out his record, self-titled Shandu, available on all streaming platforms. It just came out 4 days ago on October the 13th.
Yes, it did.
And so you got the label, you got the music, you got the shows. So you definitely doing your thing, man. So now and with you being signed with Long Time Coming, what else you wanna accomplish? What else goals you want to do with this signing? What else you want to like? Maybe some more networking, maybe music videos, or maybe
Oh
so
yeah.
anything
So
else in particular? What else you got in the
well,
works?
well the videos are about to get in the works. So I'm gonna start the first video is gonna probably be my song Hip Hop.
Okay,
Okay, and pretty much behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, producing, collaborating, a lot more collaborating, lot more social media, is trying to push the album out. Um, Especially my big thing is collaborations, collabing with other artists.
yeah,
That's my main goal.
I definitely want to see you in colors. Link
Okay.
up, do a
Oh,
collab, man.
me and Colors have 2 songs. It's gonna be coming out. Like I said, on my next album, Colors is all over it. So we got two
Yeah,
songs. Yes, he's gonna be on me and Inspire. I'm gonna tell you, Inspire. Okay.
I figure colors will be on board with that.
Oh yeah, he, he's
Yeah,
he, he's already recorded his verses already, so it's
yeah.
a done deal. Yeah.
So I live in Kentucky.
Okay.
Um, I've been familiar with Long Time Coming for many years. So
Okay.
it's a well run label, group. It's a well run establishment, if you will, as far as local
Hmm.
talent that's really trying to get all the acts out there, get the artists, get the music out. Headliner and colors. That's a 1-2 punch. That's really spreading the word and stuff. So they really trying to put a lot of invest into all the artists that's on the label.
Hmm.
So South Carolina, they got a solid scene with a lot of talent. So, but I'll walk a long time coming all day. You know,
Okay.
those are my peoples, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Out there in the 30-30. So, just and props to you,
Yeah,
Shandu,
man.
for all you done and what you bring to the table. You definitely bring some vibe. You definitely bring that love and respect, for the culture,
Okay.
and for hip hop in general. I feel like a lot of young cats, like they love to perform, they like to do songs, but I don't think a lot of people understand the culture aspect
Mm.
of the spray, the graffiti, the
Yes.
break dancing,
Break
the
dance, you know what I'm saying?
the
The
the the,
elements.
the elements,
The elements, man. Hey,
the turntable, the DJ, not not
yeah.
not the computer
No,
and you
no,
pressing buttons. I'm
no,
talking
no.
turntable.
The turntable.
You
You know
know,
what I'm
yeah, yeah. So I feel
saying?
like some old school cats got to get into with the younger cats
Yeah.
so that people they can understand and appreciate the all aspects of hip
Yeah.
hop, not just
Now that's where I come in at. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
where I come in at because I'm older than most of them. So you know what I mean. So I can bring that element to the table so they can see how it was done back then, how we revised it, how it's done now. You know.
yeah, absolutely, man. Where can people find you in social media?
Oh man, I'm everywhere pretty much. So you can catch me on Facebook, or you can go catch me on Instagram. That's MC underscore the Shandu. Okay, you can also go to my webpage, at Reverb Nation, reverbnation.com.
All right,
Uh, I'm also on in-the-dot.com as well.
gotcha. So check him out. All the platforms is there. Check out the album again, self-titled Shandu. It's out right now on all the streaming
All
platforms.
platforms.
And be on the lookout for the upcoming shows. He'll be posting all the info on the social media sites. So if you're in the South Carolina area, most notably the southern part of South Carolina, go check out the shows. It's very dope. Shandu, man,
Yo,
great to chat with you, have
man,
this conversation with you. And again, congrats on the label, congrats on the album, and congrats on everything else that you got in store, man. Thank you for your time.
thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Till I
Appreciate
talk,
you.
I'm pretty sure I'll be talking to you again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially with the next record. Oh yeah, and
Oh
so
man.
I'm excited for it.
All
So
right, man.
all right, you have a good night, man.
You too.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right.